Hello, hello, hello. Hey. Welcome to Nordic Deelights' first cooking class, cooking session. We are in Seminyak, the west part of Bali. And we are at this beautiful villa. We have a pool. You can't see it now. We're definitely going to take a dip in that one now, later on. And my name is Lotta Lassesson. I'm the creator of Nordic Delight. And as you can hear by the name, it's Swedish delights, as I would say. Been in Bali for 15 years and created this kind of brand of food. That was my trade in hospitality before, and during these times one just have to be innovative and creative and do something new. So Nordic Delight is actually a project that I want to be about food. So it's about cooking, connecting and contributing. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to create some beautiful dishes, and we're going to connect with each other, tell some stories around food. And my wish for this is to be contributing to, for you that cannot travel to this beautiful Bali, this island Bali, to see what we can do and what we're all about. And when you can travel, we'll show you the best spots. Right, so I'm here with beautiful, talented Jennifer Kosh. She's my friend, and as me, she is a very creative entrepreneur, and she's been living in Bali for 4 years. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So, are you excited?
I am excited. Yes.
So, what kind of foodie are you? What do you like about food, or what kind of food do you like?
What do I like? Well, I love food from different cultures, and I think there's so many stories in regards to food. I am very healthy minded. I used to be a nutrition coach, so I love that we have lots of vegetables and lots of healthy options here.
So where are you from? If people can
yeah,
yeah,
I'm from the U.S. I'm from Virginia, which is the East Coast.
So what is Virginia food in Virginia? What are they having any kind of specialties? Or?
Yeah, so Virginia's in the south, so we do have a bit of southern comfort food. We do have peanuts and peanut pie, and we grow, actually where I'm from, we grow the best tomatoes ever.
So what do you use them for? Do you kind of preserve them as well? Or?
Actually, we don't. We should. I mean, Nordics, you do that really naturally. We never have. We love to make lots of salsa in the summer because we eat a lot of Mexican food. Okay. And even just plain with some olive oil and salt, it's amazing.
Nice. Sounds great. I need to go there someday. Absolutely. And so today we're not going to do anything from Virginia or something that Jennifer likes. Hope she really likes this. No, I'm just kidding. So we're going to do an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert. We're going to start with Jennifer helping me out doing the appetizer. And today I've chosen to do a appetizer with brown bread, smoked salmon, some cream cheese wasabi spread on to give it some heat, some spice. And just top it up with a little bit of avocado, some dill salad, and a mustard dill dressing. That's kind of Swedish-ish, I would say. So would you help me out to pick a piece of bread? I know you don't eat bread, but someone else will enjoy this.
I'm allergic.
With the bread.
I like bread, but
yes.
I'm allergic,
so for this brown bread is healthy. This one is home-baked, has a lot of seeds in it. If there's a pick you would do, it's maybe a brown bread. So I already prepared. This is kind of interesting, actually. So this is just, I prepared it. Cream cheese mixed with wasabi. For those who don't know, wasabi is the green thing you get when you order your sushi. And if you didn't know that wasabi is actually, the real wasabi is very, not long lasting at all. The fresh wasabi doesn't last at all. So most of what contains in those wasabi you buy is actually horseradish.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, and horseradish is so Swedish. So it's kind of, you know what, keeping authenticity to the root. So please spread some of that on the bottom. It's quite spicy. I put a lot in it, so it doesn't need a lot. I can start helping scooping out some healthy avocado. And we are so lucky because we live in Bali, so we have access to the most beautiful fresh produce on a daily basis, I would say. So if you would choose a food that you would like to treat someone that you care about, that you haven't seen for a while, Like in these days, we cannot meet, but if you could meet that person, family or a friend, what would you cook?
What would I cook? Probably dessert, because I love dessert. So probably, one of my go-tos is like chocolate mousse. It's really good, which is actually made with avocado and dates. So I would say something dessert, because I also love like presentation. I think is important for food. It
is, because you eat with your eyes as well, yeah?
Yeah.
So I know you have traveled a lot around the world. You told me that you were out and about for almost a year around the world, right?
Yeah, that was 10 years ago, but yes. And I did go to Sweden in those travels.
Yay.
Yeah.
And you are a bit Swedish too, right?
I am. I got DNA tested last year for Christmas and found out that I'm 3% Swedish, which we had no idea. It's Irish and German, so really proud of that.
Cool. Keeping it Viking. I like that. So shall we put some kind of a little bit of a mixed salad on underneath, and before we put on a bit of a smoked salmon? Would you do that? And then we can save the dill for the topping. I would say. So what would you say is the best with kind of different food when you have been on your travels? I mean, I guess you were a lot of in Europe and
I was Europe, North Africa, some Asia, Caribbean. I feel like Europe really opened up my palate for food. And there's so many things that I hadn't been exposed to, and just the quality of food in Europe was so good. It's actually what inspired me to go be a health coach. As I was like, oh my gosh, like people in America are eating microwavable food, and just amazing. So hard to say what I like the most.
What do you say? What would you say is a common thing in with food? Even though you are in a totally different country, you can't speak the language. Like a common denominator, or whatever you want to say.
Common denominator with
food in general, even if it's different kind of food and people have different culture.
Food is pleasure. I think maybe that's why some in America maybe there's not. I'm generalizing, of course, but sometimes food is sort of an afterthought because they're not really enjoying the pleasure. But I think food tells a story. It tells a story of the land and a culture and families and traditions, and to really enjoy a great meal. It's better than that.
I agree totally, because it's such a fundamental need. But nowadays we have the luxury of having it as a pleasure, and with all these fast food chains and everything, it's not pleasurable. It's just grab and go as quick as possible and move on. So to take time and actually create a meal for someone or for yourself, it's a pleasure in that. I believe. I totally agree with you. Should we put on a bit of avocado on that one? You think?
Yeah.
You creating this dish as you wish. I'm just your stand-byer, supplier. Giving you the props. So if you didn't know, I have been cooking since I was probably 10, 11.
Same as me.
Yeah. The first recipe I did write down myself was on fattiareda in Swedish. It's called French toast, I guess. It is. I think I was young. I think I was 8 or something, because my handwriting is crappy.
You have the...
I had it stored at my mom's place. Now I thought I brought it here with me, but I can't find it. I tried to find it, but it was funny that I have kept it all these years. And then I just started experimenting and with things that was easy to make or fun to eat, tasty. Right. That looks yummy.
Yeah.
Do we have already dill on that one? Is it complete?
This is
Are you happy with it? Should we put some a little bit of a dressing on this one? You can drizzle it as you wish.
Okay.
Look at that. Ta-da!
Delicious.
And the chef's touch, the most important before you send that out. What is that?
Clean the plate.
Boom, there you go.
So I do with this?
Yes. Beautiful. Look at that. A bit Scandinavia in Bali with American touch to it. Amazing. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Well, it's delicious.
We will enjoy
Gosh.
this and see you soon for next episode. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you, Jennifer, for being with my first episode. See you. Bye. Hej då.